Vince Lombardi once said, Chuck Noll's building up one heck of a football team in Pittsburgh. I tell you this because of the Pittsburgh fan base. It brings a lot of craziness to Heinz Field, which I got to experience firsthand. This was my first of 2 trips there, which made it very special and a day to remember. When we arrived at the field, we had about 40 to 50 minutes before kickoff. So we went down to the Pittsburgh Steelers Museum, which is located right inside Heinz Field. To get there, we had to fight our way through what felt like hundreds of people. And I may have been complaining about having to walk all the way there, but once we got there, I realized it was worth it. The museum was awesome, and it had all 6 of their Vince Lombardi trophies, old jerseys, plaques, and among other things. But the best thing there was the old Pittsburgh Steelers lockers, which had like old jerseys or other stuff belonging to former players. We spent about maybe 20 to 30 minutes down there, and then we left. As you walk out and start going where the field is, you can smell the grass, see the sun, and hear the crowd, and you know you are about to reach the stands. We went looking for our seats. We could see the players practicing, and it was awesome because if you're not live, you don't get to see practices, and that made it that much specialer. But we also got to see the Broncos practice. I think this was way better than watching the game on TV, especially since we also got to see Wiz Khalifa perform. Plus, before practice ended, a few of the Steelers players came up to meet some of the fans. Then they went to their lockers, and we knew that a war was about to begin. Then they came running out, and the crowd noise was loud and booming. Even though the Broncos got the ball first, the Steelers made sure that they got it last. Pittsburgh would win, which made it better for me as a moment. I think the best moment in the game, and maybe the funniest, was a fan who went crazy trying to get the cameraman to put the camera on him. Also, a plus about our seats was that we could go into an area called the Champions Club and get good food. I'm not saying that the food isn't good, it's just, it was like pizza and stuff. So, for many people, their special place doesn't involve sports or even being out of state. But mine is because of family. So, even though the days of Chuck Noll are gone, Pittsburgh still has one heck of a football team. And the city and the team are special to me. So what really makes it special is that unlike some other people, it's not in-state, but it's not in-state, but out of state. So it makes it a very special place.